This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2023 Pisces New Moon. The new moon takes place on February 19th, 2023 at 11:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. On February 20th, 2023 at 2:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7:05 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, at 1 degree Pisces, 21 minutes. The Pisces new moon is more than the usual gentle dunking in the waters that connect us all. It's the second verse in a song that's been playing all week, and it's turning it into one with staying power. A new moon is a fresh start. That can be vague and quiet and unassuming when it's in Pisces, where all of existence has a way of blending into a greater whole. The ocean of life is the playing ground for this, the last sign of the zodiac. It's the realm of fantasy, magic, and flowing creativity, where boundaries blur and open us to compassion and empathy and love for the other inhabitants of this planet, and sometimes to flakiness and worse. Appropriate for the sign's blending and blurring nature, this new moon incorporates the two big energy signatures of the week preceding it, the love and fantasy-enhancing conjunction of Venus and Neptune, and the reality and structure-demanding conjunction of the Sun and Saturn. Whatever you imagine, seed, or nurture now, it comes with a gentle magic that's built to survive in the world. The first conjunction is reverberating in this moon's magic not only because they're in the same sign, but because the conjunction features the ruler of this new moon, Neptune, the planet that softens the harsh edges of existence and blurs the borders between people, between dreams and reality, between rational thought and inspiration, between guidance and, insanity and delusion. Neptune is a higher, or less earthbound, counterpart to the planet it just met, Venus, ruler of desire and creativity, of relationships, of everything we value. Their pairing is luscious, otherworldly, romantic, bent on magic and fantasy and pleasure and escapism. All of those characteristics are on tap in this new moon, in raw and unfiltered form, because the moon is so early in the sign. And yet, they're tethered to the shore, to the dock, to mundane reality and obligations. That's because the second conjunction is itself part of this new moon. The sun and moon are in an out-of-sign conjunction with Saturn, the planet of adulting, order, stabilizing, maturity, obligations, and commitment. He wants new beginnings that last, not ethereal, ephemeral experiences that vaporize or drift away. Watch for a sense of big possibilities with long fuses. Saturn is approaching the height of his authority, nearing the end of Aquarius, the sign where he spent the last 3 years. He'll cross into Pisces in early March, for the first time in some 30 years. His role in this new moon is simultaneously wrapping up the past 3 years and prepping the waters for the next phase. Paradoxically, a condition that certainly fits a Piscean event, Saturn's entry into Aquarius coincided with the global lockdown and people being forced into social distancing and relocating much of life online. Now, at the end of his stay, he's participating in a polar opposite experience, fostering and stabilizing energetic and emotional connectivity. These loving, boundary-blurring, and escapist energies mean business. They feel important over the long haul, whether you can put your finger on why. The future is beckoning, shown by the sextile from the new moon to the North Node, nearing the end of its time in Taurus. Stable, structured, committed, maybe even fated, you might think traits like these would be daunting and staid, But not with this moon. It has steam and the promise of daring and feistiness to come. Venus is minutes away from getting out of the Piscean waters so dear to her and changing into fiery, fearless Aries mode. The energy of anticipation burbles beneath this moon like a hot spring. Work with this magic. As you envision your wishes, new starts, and next phases, use the developments and emotions of the lead-up to the new moon. Dip back into what you've learned during Saturn's time in Aquarius and drop some of that into the mix as well. Stir gently and let the moon take care of the rest. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. I've been nominated for an Omi Award in the category of astrology, and if you enjoy my forecasts especially, you can cast a vote at omis.com, where you can vote in a number of categories honoring thought leaders in a variety of fields. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to sign up for my mailing list, listen to my weekly podcasts, and book a session with me. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook on the page Empowerment Unlimited and the group The Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I'm on Instagram at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.